Tell me about background checks and the need to expunge and seal your old criminal record. What does that mean?
So what I get uh, a lot of clients come into the office looking for expungement or seal of arrest. This is when you have something in your past, and if you do a background check, or you check your criminal record, or you do a live scan or something, these things will pop up, and it's, oh, I got a DUI 20 years ago. Oh, I got a vandalism when I was mad at my girlfriend and threw her phone across the room. I got that, and now it's stuck on my record. And I go to get a new job, or I do apply for college, or something that requires a background check. The biggest thing I see are actually people that have already been in a job for a long time, but then they want to become a partner or become a business owner or become some sort of like promotion. They get a promotion and they run another background check. And they said, I didn't expect to need that. They're going to run a background check and see this old case, and they're going to deny me or decline my promotion or something. And they're terrified of this. And so we have to work pretty quickly to get that off your record.
How,
And we
how,
can.
does- how does that work? What are things that we should know about, like when people are approaching this?
The main thing is, as long as you did a good job on probation, or if you served a little bit of jail time, that's okay. If you went to prison for something really serious, I usually can't get rid of it. But that's not most people. Most people, if they have anything, it's an old DUI. It's an old drug possession from when you were, in college and experimented a little bit with some drugs, got caught by the police, and now it's stuck on your record. Hit and run, you panic, you get in an accident and you don't stop, and then they arrest you for hit and run, and that stays on your record.
Okay.
That's what we call that, a crime of moral turpitude. It is a sort of like fraud or theft. It's something where uh, there's some sort of bad trickery or something. That they may not be very serious offenses, but if there's a crime or an offense involving moral turpitude, that could stop you from getting certain positions or stop you from certain government jobs or things like that.
So say someone got a DUI 20 years ago. What now?
They hire us. We do a detailed background check. We find the case number, find where it's filed, where it lives, which courthouse, which courtroom, which judge is assigned. We file out a detailed petition. We do an interview with you to get a declaration from you about what your life is like now and what you did back then, and sort of, give some color to it for the judge to review. And then we file it. And then sometimes we do a hearing in front of the judge to determine if we can get this removed off your record. Many times the judge will simply approve it or deny it. Sometimes the judge will want to do a hearing where you have to go in person and talk about it. And so we handle all of this from A to Z.
Wow. Here's a question. I think most people probably don't even know that's possible.
In California, every state's a little bit different, but in California, we have very strong expungement and sealing laws, to the point which I mentioned earlier, which is if you get something expunged or sealed, you're actually allowed to, by law, say it never happened. On the job application where it says, have you been convicted of a crime, you can write no once you
That
get it expunged.
but I'm saying I would assume it's not common knowledge that a person can expunge something like this.
I agree. I tell people every chance I get, because most people don't understand. They think it either drops off after a certain number of years, which it does not. It will not go away unless you make it go away,
Wow.
or they assume that it can't be erased at all.
Wow.
But you can, and you should.
Wow. I'm just writing notes down about that because I think it's so fascinating. Um,
We send out we send out little coupon mailers like on Valpak or something, little postcards to let people know about this, and we get calls every week in the office saying, "I didn't know you could do that. Can I hire you to do it for us?" Yeah.
like shooting fish in a barrel. Wow. Interesting. Does that um does that have anything does that tie into the Burbank localism of that, or not really? I guess
So the
that's
expungements, we can do an expungement anywhere. It's state
yeah.
law. I don't take cases outside of the LA metro area for this. I don't take cases up in Northern California or even down in San Diego for this. I'll refer those to someone who's local. But yeah, anywhere in LA, you do this practice mostly by mail and fax. And then if I have to show up for a hearing, I can do that. But usually I can expunge something anywhere in LA or Ventura or Orange pretty systematically, pretty mechanically. It doesn't have to be just in my local area.
And you do it fast because it needs to be a
We can.
quick thing.
Yeah, the fastest you're going to get is going to still be a few weeks to a month or two. The courts are very backlogged with these requests, but the sooner you start, the sooner we can get it done.
Cool.
We can usually have it filed within a couple of days of you hiring us.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Brilliant.